played Squad Busters on my tablet as well as on my Android phone, and I asked myself the questions, are there any differences? So in this video we want to check out the differences, the pros and cons, and I will answer you the most important question. Does the size actually matter while playing Squad Busters? And with that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. If someone else is new here, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for free to my channel. Back at Squad Busters. When it first released during the beta phase, I started playing the game for sure on my gaming phone, because this is my all-day device and I didn't even have any iPad back in the days. Then when the soft launch was there, alright, I have downloaded soft launches beta so far only on Android, so let's go with that, since that was easier for me. But well, I thought, what if I can download it on the iPad? So I figured out how it is working. It is right now even easier than on Android, kind of funny. And then I was feeling, hey, why? Squad Busters is feeling so much better when I'm playing on the iPad. And I thought, okay, maybe I'm having some advantages with the iPad. Maybe I can see more and that's why it feels easier. But that was not the case. If we jump into the training ground, with which we can see already some differences. This is the standard FOV, so our person or our field of view of the game, and we can run around, we can cast a spell in an area, and for sure we can start sprinting, fighting the enemies, whatever. This is how Squad Busters is working. And then I was like, okay, what is it looking on my Android phone? It's definitely looking different if we compare both views. Let me do it in parallel. We can see, okay, the iPad, yes, definitely. We can see there pretty big screen, and the Android phone looked pretty small. So let's compare it and scale it up. So we made it to the same height as the iPad screenshot, and boom, we are missing something on the left and right. And I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I thought there's a difference, but we got that much difference? So less from the left and right visible on the iPad. To show it to you straight here, we can go to the other streaming overlay with the which I'm usually using for my Android phone. We can see, yep, on the left as well as on the right there are some huge black bars, even bigger than the Elgato is recording. So you can see there's some slight color difference, and that is actually the thing we are missing on the iPad. But is this now a disadvantage? Because I thought, hey, it's feeling better for me. And well, it is a little disadvantage. If we are running around, we cannot see that much on the left and right, and we will also check it out in-game. So yes, we can see enemies later, we can see loot later, but on the other side, the bigger screen helps me to play it in a better way. Furthermore, it runs butter smooth on the iPad and it runs butter smooth on the Android phone, but Android still feels a little bit, how should I explain it? iPhone or iPad just feels a little bit more fluent, which gives me a better feeling in-game. And one further important thing is for sure the spell range, where you can cast your spell if you have any, like the barrel for the witch. And well, they have done a pretty good job there, because they have straight limited it to the outer radius, which we can see here, the outer circle. This is the max range of our spell, and the exact same range is happening for the standard smartphone size, and I'm already happy about it. For sure, we can plan a little bit better on the other screen size, for sure, but that is actually a fair point, that we have no advantage on one or the other device. But what is the real advantage of seeing more on the left and right side? So let's jump into a match with the iPad, and I will tell you my feelings about the left and right position. Golden boots in the desert. Alrighty, so right at the start, at the intro for sure, we have no pros, no cons. But let's start with the first match for sure. Right now, a little bit tricky, and we already can see the little difference. Why it doesn't matter that much. So as you can see, we are running on the left and right for sure. You can see a certain part of the screen. Ooh, get away from me. And one thing which is pretty hard for me to describe, especially while playing, is since we have that kind of fixed position of our screen right around that circle, so it is not based on our first character running around. No, it is based on that circle, and that's why our characters can run to the edge while we have no screen change. So right here, okay, we have two distance fighters. The melee fighter would go to the outer space of the circle. So that is already one thing why it is not really a disadvantage to see less on the left and right. Right here, okay, we would be able to see more in the middle, in the center point, and can run better inside. But if he would come from the top or from the bottom, we have the exact same distance than as on the smartphone. So this is not really... What is happening here? Don't die, my fella, please. So we have definitely there a little disadvantage with seeing less. But in-game, my personal feeling, it is not that important comparing it to like shooters. And I think they have done it in a very good way. So we should try to get a kill here. But as you can hear, see and feel already, it feels incredibly hard for me to focus while talking that much. So either I have to talk less or just die trying to kill the enemy. Good damage. That is a bot or Gandalf. Are you bot? Lost the unit there, we got the kill. And now we have to be careful. Got our Hawk Rider back. Actually not too crazy. And what are your thoughts on B while we are playing her? I like her. I already played her in the beta and it is a squishy character, but I kinda like B. There we go. B. Even more bees flying around, more damage caused. But we have to focus, otherwise it will get impossible here to win this round. But what is this free gift there? Thank you. Supercell. Almost died there. And I completely forgot that we can eat some carrots here, getting further coins, since I was explaining you my opinion and why I think it is not really a disadvantage. Coming to the point that the game feels much more fluent, and this is a valid point. I mean, we have seen it in many games that on iOS devices it's running butter smooth, while on some Android devices it might have some disadvantages just from the performance. I'm not an expert for it, but for me the feeling is, yep, that is definitely here a case as well. But don't get me wrong, it still feels insane on the on my Android phone as well. We are 5th, we have to step up here. What I'm doing, I'm talking and not focusing at all. Now we have no golden boots. But sometimes you just have to step in and take that kill and don't die. What a close one. And as I told you already, and now for sure, 1/2 a second before we are losing those bees, 10 seconds. Let's see if we can get some further gems here. We have a good range, we are fast. We got second, that is alright for that game. We got even some kills there, but as you already can see, it's hard for me to focus while talking that much. But I guess you have now a good overview about these sizes and if it really matters. Yes, you can see more, but if I'm playing on the device like that, I'm focusing the center of the screen. Yes, I can see in the side of my eyes a little bit if there's something coming on the left and right, but actually it's not feeling too bad. So what are your thoughts on this thematic? Please write it down below in the comment section. And are there any other things I should test in between those devices? Please let me know that as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see us very soon.